Episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today we're going to be starting the episode off by using some of our old-fashioned TNT, because today we are going to begin working on the cactus farm. So that does mean blowing out a little bit of area for the reed farm as well, but we've got to be careful about that we don't clash. And so what I'm planning to do is to get it in about here, 3 or 4 back, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, bombs away with the first piece. Oh wow, that was pretty neat actually. And that may be why it was very explosive on the other side. There's gravel here. Fantastic. The more gravel the better it seems to be at this rate. So let's just cover all this up. And yeah, so the cactus farm is actually going to be on here. Over on this side right here. So we're going to go a little bit of digging to do, so let's get digging this away, just so we've got a bit of space to work with. Hopefully the space that we're looking at isn't going to be too big for the cactus farm, because I don't really think I'm going to need that much cactus, that it's actually going to be, well, it's actually going to impede space, basically. So basically what I've been looking at is trying to create a cactus farm which isn't really automated, because I didn't really want it to be. I'd rather have just had it to be functional rather than some clever way of getting the cactus to break or anything like that. I didn't really want to do that, and so basically what I've just come up with is designs that's simple and that works very efficiently. So basically all the cactus is pretty close together, so there's no issues for that. Now this is the bit where it gets awkward, because this is going to be the entrance in here, so you get the curve, and let's dig it back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's put it in there. Oh, yep, here we go. It's our second piece. We've only got 2, but 2's better than none. So let's get in there, this one, and there's dirt on this one as well. Okay, so it looks like the TNT wasn't going to do that much damage after all, but when you dig around these things, you realise that actually it did save you quite a bit of work. It doesn't look like it, because of the way that the TNT blows about in a concentrated area. And really what I should have done is I should have really just left that there, and there's some iron there. I will take that any day. And let's break some of this away as well. Now the plan for the cactus farm is to have it 8 long, 8 long, with a wall against the back, so it stops it. Basically how it's going to grow is each one's going to have a block next to the second one, so it's going to be like, that's your piece of cactus there, and there's a block there, so when it tries to grow, it breaks, and then it'll fall into a water stream which travels along here, and same along here, and then basically what will happen is it'll come to a single stream in the middle, which will push it to the sides, and then it will all go into the single point in the middle. That's the plan for this anyway, so let's get digging out the area for it. So let's go and get ourselves some equipment that we're going to need. So we've got a stone cutter on us already. Let's make ourselves a crafting bench. And I seem to be making these very, very often, but to be honest, it's just wooden. Yeah, it's not really that important, to be honest. So let's go and get some of our stone brick so we can keep on working on the entrance as well as the actual design itself. So the plan for it is to basically use the idea that... Oh, hello. Where have you come from? Have you come up from the new furnace room, which I'm trying to not show? Oh, that's strange. Where did he come from? The light levels around here are all fine. He's probably gone from here. There we go. We'll leave that like that. And all this is half slab, so none of this should be spawnable on. So what we came down here for some stone brick, and it doesn't look like I'm going to have that much after all. Let's take these 2 furnaces with us, and a stack of each. So hopefully, I've already got some with me anyway, so let's grab ourselves some coal, and let's be over there. But first, I want to show you the new furnace room. Now, I did say that I was going to do this on camera, but since we did the most of the exploding off on camera itself, I would rather just showing you this, what I've done. So here it is. Here is the design of the furnace room. So you got 8 furnaces in here in total. So it will cook something pretty quickly if you spread it out among them with 1 coal and 8 pieces. Or you can do 8 stacks or something, no problems. Did the roof as well while I was in here, and also decided that the floor wasn't going to fit with the one that I've been doing elsewhere, so I decided to put this checkerboard pattern in, which I was doing also down in the mine. So I'm really wanting to know now where that zombie came from, because that means there's an area in my base which is dark enough for a mob to spawn. So hopefully I've solved it by putting that torch there. So yeah, let's head back over there now. Because all this area is lit up. That's kind of puzzling me actually, why there's a zombie roaming round. Unless it, of course, it's night time. Yeah, night time. So basically, they'll be just roaming in and out all the time anyway. So let's get this on the go. We want to leave 8. Okay, that's half of it. So basically what this is going to do, this is going to act as our walls. So we'll be able to make pretty much 2 stacks of stuff from that. So we've got the entrance, and then we're going to have, I think I'm going to leave a 2 wide gap, basically a 2 entrance area under here. So basically, let's try and work this out. So there's entrance gap, and there's that, and then the start of the water stream is going to be here for the first bit. And then it's also going to come from this way as well, like so. Now the problem with doing the water stream there is I can only get it so far on both sides. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dig it out as far as we can go with it. So obviously we can dig it to there, but I don't think we can go anymore. Let's try and dig one more out. Yeah, as you can tell, I've broken through. I think I've broken through here. Not too sure, we'll find out. Yeah, perfect placing. So I can have the water stream go from here. So that's 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the middle. So let's go and get it. Oh, I forgot buckets. We might as well just use the iron that we've got here and just smelt that, because we might as well anyway. So let's put that in, and let's put all them in. I don't really need them. Actually, yeah, I do need them. I will need to put in wood. So let's put in some wood, and that'll do 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Okay, so there we go. We do need the half slabs though. That's why I pulled them back out for this sort of thing right here. Now the plan for this is to have the reed farm come around this area here with the small cactus farm here. So the reed's going to literally do a it'll come across round like that, and this area is all going to be cactus farm. As I've explained, the cactus farm is going to work by the mechanic where basically the cactus falls off when it's been destroyed. And the problem I'm going to have here now though is I've got to get these water streams in the right place. And obviously a cactus can only grow on sand, so doing that as well is going to be awkward. So that's 6 from there, 7, 6, 5. This will be 4. That's 3, 2, and 1. So that goes there. And I think the best thing to do is to now make our buckets. Let's make 2 more, I think. 1, 2. It saves us going backwards and forwards, going to get the 6 buckets, which are being used for milk at the moment. They're both storing milk in, so I don't really want to waste them. So let's get these water streams in place. First of all, we have to do this one, which goes here. And that comes out to there. And then we also want to get the one in here. Now, let's try and get it all the way so we can see the back wall. Okay, there it is. The next bucket goes there. And then you'll see that actually it's now going to diverge towards this centre point. Now, if I block these off, the water's going to blend to there. Now, the next point that I want to try and get in is basically the next bits. So, the point for basically this bit, I've now got to make sure that it's only 6 blocks away from here, instead of it being 8. Simply because to create a dead spot in the water, what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that a stream coming from one direction is equal to the stream coming in the other direction. And so this is 7 blocks here. So that makes sense. So this is 6. So make that 6. Then that's 5. That is 4. This is 3, this is 2, this is 1. So if I place a water stream here, and same on the other side as well, like right here, if I place one there and there, then they should, in theory, push the cactus all the way. But obviously this side needs to be dug out for that to work, so let's break through to the water stream, and let's see if it did work. So it should work, unless I've done this wrong. Nope, that's fine. And how about that side? Well, they're on the same one. They should be. Yeah, okay, so that's right. That's fine. So the next bit that we're going to have to do here is we're going to try and... it's going to go far enough back so that there's 3 lines of these for cactus. So basically there'll be cactus along this row here, Let's break these out actually, because I'm going to have to eventually. So basically, the idea is there's going to be cactus along here. Obviously, you can't leave. I have to leave the gaps here, here, and here. So let's break this through as well, because we're going to need all of the space that we've got here. So let's dig it out all the way to that side, and hopefully we'll be able to go and collect our torch in a second. But first, let's replace the light so you guys can see. It's awful working underground, but I actually do like the idea of having an underground base. It kind of just fits better because it gives you more space on the surface to do what you want, basically, and you won't fill it up with random houses. So what the idea is going to be is that it's going to all be sand along them. So it'll be sand there, and sand there. So break that out as well, like so. And obviously, after this episode, basically this episode, what we're doing is we're planning the design of it, the size of it. So at least we can get it working. Oh, and that was perfect timing. So we're at half a stack in both. And so let's get a half a stack of stuff. Okay, so now this is the tricky bit, is trying to get this in the right place. So let's do this bit now, since this is going to be the same as all of the other patterns that I've been going for in the world. So let's just stick with it for now. And let's dig this back, and this. Yeah, I can leave that like that. That should be fine. So how many is that across? That's 4 across. 1, 2, 3. Let's get that from down there. And place that like there. So obviously I'm going to have to dig it back. It's going to have to be dug back 1 up anyway. So let's just dig this back to here. Just to show you what it looks like as a full effect of it. Because from this area here, it's going to have 2 archways. So it's going to be basically a small cross section. But through this one and that one, it's just going to be a giant corner section reed farm. The reed farm's only going to be about this deep back. So the tree farm can go in there with the melons and the pumpkins. That's how that's going to work. And also let's just raise the roof in this area here, so that we can basically start getting on with designing the intersections of the cactus farm. Now, the cactus, I don't believe, need to grow with water, which is good, because it doesn't mean that the water streams can always be on, which means I could have an on-off switch for them, but that may take a little work to maneuver the water around somewhat just to get it into the right place. Plus, standing on cactus is going to hurt a lot. So I don't plan on doing that very, very often at all. And the next bit is going to be raised up. Now, the reason I'm raising it up for is because, well, the point of this is that you can keep going backwards, and then the cactus will harvest, occasionally dropping into the water in the middle. It may also drop down the side, so that I'm going to also have to put in streams on either side. So this is why the middle one's going to be the most effective one, but the side ones will be there as an aesthetic as well as purposefully functioning for the stuff. So let's get some torches going. Why was I clicking for stone? So basically, this is the simple design of it. So it's going to look like that, and let's just break out these blocks at the sides because they don't need to be there. That one can stay. And let's do the bit on the roof now. So we're going to raise the roof to 1 more every time we go up 1. This is to allow the water to basically, to move basically, so that the whole stream can only be used by 2, not like 4 or 5 different buckets. It uses 2 buckets, so it is simple. It's simpler than what we've got here already. But this one can go back even more, so this can go back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This one can go back to here. Now let's just see how far back that is on the others. So we can dig across 2 here. 1, 2. Then we have to dig out this shaft part here as well. Now basically the cactus farm, I'm thinking just doing 2 layers for now. But if I ever need that much cactus in the future, then I can set it up so that, well, it can be done for more. Because hopefully it'll go raised enough up that I will actually miss the big main entrance area in the base. So I'll be able to cut it behind that, and so it'll be able to sneak through. So it'll be undiscovered for ages, but yeah, it'll be very, very functional. And I'll be able to just come over here occasionally because it'll be a self-harvesting thing. Because of the way that the blocks work, that they actually, basically they break and they push into the water. So basically whenever I'm over here, I can just go in and collect some cactus. It's not going to be much, but a little bit's better than none. So, yeah, because hopefully the more cactus I get, I'll be able to use it for stuff, maybe decorating, things like this. But who knows what I might be needing it for in the future. They may make something useful for Cactus, but at the moment it's just for green dye. I think actually that's all it's for, but it's pretty cool for the cyan dye, which I do like using, and since I have enough lapis in the world to basically do what I want with the cyan dye, I can now actually do what I want, so there's no worries there or problems. So this is the point where I'm now going to make sure that this water stream works effectively. So we'll take that one away, and we'll take that one away as well. We've got to try and get them to drop off the edge, and I think 8's too much. Yeah, 8's too much. We're going to have to take it back to 7. But it's not much of a problem, because I can just block this wall out with cobble. No one's going to really see this wall very often, because it's kind of hidden away at the back, and maybe I'll put some decorative painting there or something. But if we place the water here and here, it should push it to there. Yes! Finally, we've got something to work. So basically all the cactus is going to drop to here, and then all I'll have to do is drop in and drop out. And the plan is also to put not a cactus, but what do you say? It's, oh, what's it called now? Never mind, I'll remember in a second. So let's get up here, and we want to basically get rid of the roof in the first section now as well. Just because it's going to need to be dug back one anyway, just because of where the height of the entrance is, because I want to make the area pretty much the same height throughout the areas in the different parts of the base, just to give it some sort of symmetry. Well, it's not really going to be symmetry, but some sort of consistency in the looks of it. So the roof is probably going to be made out of some nether brick, so to keep with the themes that we've been going with, and hopefully that works pretty well. So yeah, there's 2 more left. Let's break them away. And yeah, cactus can also be used for killing mobs in mob farms, but it does occasionally lose the mob drops because they actually hit the cactus itself. But it should be fine. We should be fine with it. And the next thing we need to do actually is to break in the holes on this side and the other side as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Fantastic. Okay, so the other idea that we could do is to put water streams even further into this side, but that may overcomplicate things slightly, and I don't think if the capabilities of water can cope with that. Maybe one day when we get pistons and redstone, we might be able to change this up. But for now, this is the best that we're going to get out of it. So, let's go and get the sand. And I don't think I've even got enough sand for this, so we may have to go get some sand. So that's 3, 4, 5, 15 plus 21. We need 36 sand and 36 cacti to fill it. I think I might not even have near enough sand actually, because I went sand harvesting a long time ago, and I haven't been since. And so basically I've been running on the scraps that I got. I think I got 3 stacks, and yeah, there you go. I've only got 19. So it's now going to be a little bit of a sand trip now. So we're going up to, we're not really going to go too far away. We're going far enough so that we can get sand, but also we're not going to go too far so we ruin the landscape. So actually, what I'm going to do is we're actually going to go outside the base, and we're going to dig under the ground. Basically, we're not actually going to dig the bit that's directly outside. We're actually going to dig a bit which is slightly off to the back over this way, because I noticed it the other day, and there's a lot of sand over there which doesn't require me to go too far away, and it's daytime so we can go outside without killing ourselves. So when we started this video, it must have been nighttime. That's why there was a lot of mobs out, and probably the best thing to do is also get that on my hotbar. Just to be safe, obviously, but who knows, we could be wrong. I added this little bit of pathing this way in because I was sick of basically going all over the place for no reason. And I've been also trying to go around the world and fill in all the gaps that I dug out at the beginning. And just as we said it was going to be daytime for us, it's now going to be nighttime. So, well, I guess that we're going to be doing this in the night, and as long as we get the sand pretty quickly, we should be fine. Because iron gear, creepers, yeah, we stand a big chance. And I really do like this area over here, despite it having these random cave weird things in. And I also dug out this flat area here for maybe a future project. So all this has been flattened out, and this is where all the sand is. I've got 11 dirt to fill in sand that's on the surface. And hopefully, because the game works like it does, we can just easily do this, like so. And also because there is a little bit of a pond here. We can also just steal from underneath that, because look at that, there's loads there. So we should be fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that should be good. Now this is the point where, now that the shovel's broke, we're going to have to use something slightly different. So we've got 30, we need 36, I think I said. So let's get 3 more. 4, 5, 6. Let's just get a little bit extra just in case we want to make some TNT afterwards. Save me coming backwards and forwards. So let's get 8. 1 more, that is then. So let's head back to the base now before we get creepered or shot. And speaking of being shot, we already are being. Right, let's get rid of that guy. And we may have some issues here now. We're only at 6 hearts and that's not much. And hopefully there's no creepers about. I want to avoid them skeletons like crazy. There was about 4 of them there. And I don't think I could take them on with that much health. Oh, this may take us a while. I may have to dig in, or I may have to just go round. Because there's a lot of mobs on this game on hard. And Diamond Sword, it's not strong enough when there's about 8. It can cope with about 3 at best. And there's a creeper over there as well. I've got to get over there. So, and there's a zombie down there. Oh man, this is tricky. Oh, let's just make a run for it. Because hopefully nothing sees us. And there's a creeper up there as well. God, how many mobs are out today? Right, let's just run, run, run. Okay, there's the base. Just make a run for it. The base is lit up outside anyway, so we can at least tell where it is. Which it kind of works. But also, I want to see where that mob spawned in the base. And just to be safe that we don't get tracked into here because of the stupid... the mob AIs that are going to be in 0.8 and all the weird stuff that's going to be happening pretty soon. I'm just sleeping, setting my spawn just in case anything ridiculous happens. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go and get ourselves the cactus as well. We have loads of sand. Let's put 8 of it back because we don't need that much. And hopefully I've got enough cactus to cover it because all the cactus I've been getting has actually come out of the reactor. So yeah. Let's see how much we've got. This is tools. Oh, what a perfect coincidence. I didn't even realise I actually did have 36. That's a pretty good going then. So at least we'll be able to at least fill the whole bottom layer. And then the second layer will be what we harvest. And then we can use that as much as we want, knowing that the cactus farm, it's in place and it's ready to go. I'm just making sure there isn't any mobs in here now. Nope. So our lighting up while we were not here did us the trick. It saved us from explosion. 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Okay, sand on the go, on the hotbar. Okay, here we go. And stop. Next layer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. So that's one of it done, and it's now covered in sand. Let's put the cactus on it. And the cactus should grow. Let's just break this block as well. Just because it can, and it may break. I can't place cactus next to each other, so that should be good for the farm, because I can place it there, there, and there. So actually, this isn't actually going to get us that much. So we're only actually getting 6 a layer from the actual 12 blocks that we've got. It's just the way that it works that actually we can't do it physically this way the best. But also we can change it about in the future if we have to. And there is a more efficient way of placing these. But for now I'm just going to put them in a linear line so that I can use them better. And obviously no mobs are going to spawn in here anyway because there's cactus on the spot on the pads that they can spawn on. Plus if I put torches here, like so, then they shouldn't spawn because it'd be lit up. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And let's break this one here. Oh yeah, we can't place cactus there because it's a stone block. I'm so dumb. 1, 2, 3. And hop down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, took some damage from the cactus there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. But basically what I'm going to do after this episode is I'm going to do the walls in here. So basically... I'm going to fill it all out so that it's all nice and tidy and it looks better. So let's place the cactus on this 1, 2, 3. like so. And if I've got 2 left to put on, and I should have used half, and I have, okay. So I haven't picked up any extra cactus yet. I'm hoping the cactus does grow like this. If not, we are screwed, because then I'll have to change the system so it'll be a bit easier to use. Oh, this is getting a bit tangly. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck in the water. Okay, let's get up. Oh, this is getting really awkward to jump. There we go. Perfect. So let's cover this up like so. 1, 2. And there we go. Simple cactus farm complete. But now, here comes the even better bit. Some of these aren't even going to grow because they've got a torch above them. Which means I'm going to take damage now for a little while as I try and break some of these torches. We can place one there and there. The middle pads should be bright enough anyway, so we shouldn't need to worry about them. There, can I reach there without having to... Yes, okay. There it is, the cactus farm is complete. Actually it's not, because I need to get up to the top of the water stream to in fact put it to a couple... Nah, it won't need it actually, I'll just leave it before I start messing with it. So let's get some half slabs in here set up, so this side is done. And, oh, 1, 2 more, perfect. And I'm probably going to, actually, that might make more sense to do that. And just have it like that. And then all the stuff can flow into here. Let's hide a sign there, like that. Will that work? I don't think that'll work, actually. So let's just break that. Realising that the water is actually a dead point. So we better just leave it, actually. It probably makes more sense, to be honest. But actually, thinking about it, let's make a little bit more half slabs. And I just broke a stupid stone block on the floor. Let's make some more half slabs, and let's get back to tidying this up. Because obviously that looks nice like that. But the problem is you can see the water streams. So my plan is just to cover them up. So maybe that'll look neater, so I can just drop in the hole here. Like that, pick it up and come out. Or maybe I do something like that. I'm really not too sure, but I think this one looks better. So, just to hide the water streams, basically, because they're ugly. And they really, really get on my nerves. Why? I don't understand why they look so weird. Because they are blue, yes, fair enough. But I get the point of that. But what I don't see the point of is why they... Excuse me, I'm trying to think here at the same time. Basically, I want to just hide it because then I'll only be able to see what's actually physically showed up. And then that'll be great. The other way to do it is to stay on the maintenance. Because when they grow, they're going to break immediately after growth. Except the ones in the middle. Oh, we didn't think about that, did we? Actually... yeah, how are we going to do this, actually? Now, for the middle bit, that's going to get tricky. How is that going to work? Well, I'll just leave it like this for now, and maybe I can just break these whenever I need them. So, basically, the ones that are going to be working at the moment is going to be the side ones. So, probably... I don't know now. That's just confused me, realising now... that really I didn't think this through that much, but yeah, that's puzzled me now. So yeah, but we've managed to build a cactus farm today, guys, and so these cactus should now auto-harvest as well, and if ever I'm over here, then, well, I can just collect it, so that should be simple. So literally I can just come in here like so, walk in, collect like 2 or 3 maybe that might be there, and then walk off. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as always. Comment, like, rate and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.